I know, like I said, I know some people don't like the seasons that follow quite as much as they like that first one, but I've loved all 4 seasons. But there's something about season one. They captured something. There's something just kind of magical about that first season that just makes it stand apart from all the other ones. Like I said, I think they're all really good, but what they were doing in that first season with those kids, bringing those kids in and just really nailing the casting of that, because a show that relies as heavily on kid actors as that first season did, obviously, these actors aren't kids anymore. I think they're all in their 20s now. Most of them are married, if I'm not mistaken. But bringing those kids in, relying so heavily on these kid actors, it's a risky strategy for a television show because kid actors are not always that great. There's a reason why we don't typically just put shows around, revolve them around child actors. Like I said, there is a reason for that. But all of them were just absolutely phenomenal. If you go and watch how they have progressed and how they have changed, look, they've all gotten a lot better. And it's really kind of surprising that and maybe it's because of the fact they've just been tied up with Stranger Things, but it's just kind of surprising to me that they've not gone to much bigger and better things. Now, obviously, Millie Bobby Brown has done a lot of things, but really most of her stuff has been done with Netflix. She hasn't done her stuff outside of Netflix, and Netflix has made Millie Bobby Brown their poster child. But what they were doing in that first season was just absolutely remarkable. Winona Ryder's performance in that is just an all-time performance. The way she is playing this woman, everyone around her thinks she is going crazy because of the things that she is saying that she is seeing, and the things that she's constantly on the look out for Will, and she's saying that she's talking to him through these lights. There are things crawling out of the walls of her home. This is the stuff that would have put her in, that could have easily landed her in an insane asylum. She was right the entire time, but it took a lot of doing to get people to believe her, and eventually people did, obviously. But like I said, that first season, there's just something about it. It's much smaller scale. It's this one Demogorgon who is terrorizing these children, terrorizing this town, ended up killing a couple of people along the way. Like I said, it's so much smaller. It's so much. It has also they filmed it with more grainier picture. I don't know what they did to make it film that way, but it looks like something that might have actually taken place in the 80s instead of taking place in 2016. It takes place in the 80s, but filmed in 2016. It looks like it might have been filmed in the 80s, just the way that they filmed it. And like I said, there's just something about that first season that was just so magical, just so captivating. And I think they've done a really good job of getting that same magic throughout the course of the rest of the season. There's just something about that when you get it right that first time, the first time you do it, it's just something special.